everybody. Welcome to the Hitchin' Post, Life with Gary and Sherry. We've been building a cabin in the mountains of North Carolina and almost at the finish line. In this video, we're going to show you the process of placing the chinking boards on the inside walls of the cabin. They were a pain, but they're done. We got the chinking boards up. Well, I wanted to share with you the process of coming in after you've sanded and you've got your insulation in, and then you go and you put these little boards in, which this process is called pain in the ass process. That's what Gary Creech has lovingly named it.
Pain in the ass. That's putting it nicely.
That's putting it nicely. Logs, that's where the chinking goes, but you have to do one of these on the outside of the logs and the outside of the house, and then you have to put the insulation in. Of course, the wiring and everything's under there. Then you have to put the insulation in, and the inspector signed off on everything. And so now we're putting the plywood on the inside of the house so that we can put the chinking eventually. So that's where we are. It is a slow process. So we started in one small room to see if Gary was going to need Prozac or not. And so far he needs Prozac, but that's another story in itself. But that's where we are. They're a pain in the ass to get in. Just so y'all can see the process and the difficulty. All right, well, he made it look relatively easy on this one, so we'll just have to video the next one. Here are the pieces of plywood that he strips to put in those areas right there. So here's how he starts a wall. We happen to be doing a long wall, so he can use the whole piece of plywood, the whole length of it. Got to go up, but up in there. Right there is a place that it goes into. That one went in relatively easy, so he has to measure the width of each one of those individually, and then he goes out and he cuts it.
It's a long 3.5.
Where's that one go?
Figured out.
I bet I know exactly where it goes. Oh, you're gonna have to nail it in.
Here we go.
Like a puzzle.
Over 4.
Gary Creech, you're coming to the end of your jinking boards. Okay.
Done.
Gary Creech,
Yo.
you're coming to the end of your chinking boards.
Good.
I can tell this ain't your first rodeo.
Can't be soon enough. On 4:42. Hey Sherry, what are you doing?
Chinking boards. We're down to the last few.
You're down here to the last, behind the vanity cabinet.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to go in there as a bear.
Yeah, well, you just keep working at it. You'll get it.
Yeah. That's what I keep hearing.
And that's not hard to do.
Yeah, I've been doing the whole house by myself. Been nice to have had some help, but no. Somebody's got to be on their camera all day, on their phone all day.
Looks like you got that one.
Got it.
Gun?
Got it. How about that? Does that work?
Yep. That'll work.
All right. Two more to go. We're done.
Yeah, get that last one in right there. Yeah.
You're running a little close there, mister.
Well, go on and take that one, put it in here close to the wall, slide it behind the wall, and then I'll cut you another one to go in there.
Okay. What about that one out there? Is it longer?
It's gonna go.
So you want this one down here?
Yep, slide it down. There you go.
Right there?
Yep.
Shooting.
Shoot it.
After you get finished putting in all the planks, you've got to listen to Gary Creech talk. So once you get all the planks in for the chinking joints, once you get them set in there, you've got to go back and you've got to nail them in. So Gary gave me the job of nailing them, which is pretty easy with the nail gun. Let's see, I've already started doing the ones I can reach, and I'm going to let him do the ones that I can't reach anymore.
I got a ladder.
You got a ladder?
I got a ladder. You'll be able to reach them. No problem.
Not a problem.
No problem.
He said about every 6 inches, and you got to aim down because there's wiring. Oh, yeah, I screwed that one up. Is that all right?
You're screwing that up. Hey.
Dock my pay. I don't get paid. Well, I've nailed up what I could nail up in the bedroom, bathroom, living room, and surprisingly, kitchen was already done. Thank you, Gary Creech. But he reminded me we already nailed some of that up when we put it up. Now it's time for the laundry room.